Welcome to episode 6 of ESF Podcast. Today I'm joined by Peter McNamara. Welcome, Peter.
Thanks, Rory.
So, do you want to tell, let's say Aaron, because he's standing behind the camera. Tell Aaron what you do and who you are.
I'm not talking to him. I'm Peter McNamara. I am a personal trainer, online coach, and I suppose now retired strongman. But with me, retirement never lasts long, so I could get bored next week and decide to do a competition.
Sorry, just making sure your microphone's on.
I thought it was one of them videos.
No, because I didn't see the little green light in it. Mine on, yeah.
I was like, usually you skip a minute in for that stuff.
Do you remember? They were cancelled already. Because when I was recording it with Aaron, it was perfect, half an hour, grand, we had a great conversation, and then mine wasn't on. I forgot to press it on. So then we had to redo it, and Aaron was talking really quick at the start, just get done quicker. I was like, fuck this, I want to get out.
Fast forwarding yourself.
No, and if you turn episode 3 down to 0.75, then Aaron is talking normally. Anyway, talk to us about your online coaching journey.
So, I done my personal training and fitness instructor course with Image Fitness, and I done it in Limerick. It was basically every Saturday. Go up to Limerick, do the course. But from the start, I wanted to do online coaching, and I think it's just I always had a coach online, so it was just something I wanted to do. I was never big into the one-to-one PT scene, but eventually went working in a gym, done the PTs one-to-one, done a few here as well. And yeah, I think just online was always the thing I preferred, so
Yeah.
it was just the one
So
I enjoyed the most.
You have your own deadlines to set as
yeah, that's it. Like you're kind of essentially your own boss, but one that never gets time off.
Yeah.
So
what would be? We'll talk about the benefits of online coaching for you personally.
For me personally, I think time-wise, I can definitely give more time to clients as well as being present at home.
Yeah.
So like that's a big thing to me. I have 2 kids, so being at home a lot, especially now because I've started 2 new jobs. But with the online coaching, I'm flexible. I can do it anywhere.
Yeah. You're able to get your leg over your head.
What?
That's how flexible you are.
Yeah, very flexible. Yeah, I can barely get out of this chair now. But no, like even like Aaron is a client of mine. If I'm in work and Aaron has an issue or there's some sort of issue with his program, like sometimes you can get locked out of it by accident. Literally, I just pull out the phone. Phone is my office. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
And I can access everything,
Handy
communicate
enough
with clients anywhere. I suppose anywhere in the world, but for now,
yeah,
anywhere around Ireland, wherever I am working.
Like if it was on the laptop, it'd be such a hassle having to open it, log in. And
yeah, like the laptop. I love my laptop. I'd actually be lost without it at home. Yeah. But then on the go, the phone is just as good.
Yeah, 100%.
But like I said, like clients can reach me at any time. It doesn't have to be, oh, we're meeting at 2:00 in the gym, and that's it. Like
that's the session, yeah.
You know, so it's kind of it's almost a 24-hour thing. Like even a lot of my clients, we wouldn't even talk about training. We're just
how would you track your clients' progress then? Would they send you videos of form or anything like that?
Yeah, so I have a folder for every client, so all their progress is stacked in there. But I also do every couple of months we'll have a graph or a chart, and it will show the progress. I used to use an app called Trainerize. I moved over then to Google Sheets. How long ago did we do that? About 2-3 months maybe. So yeah, messing around with Google Sheets now and doing it that way, it's just a lot easier to use and a lot easier to track.
Yeah, so it's Excel, isn't it?
Yeah, and like there's no glitches either. I'm not like if the app is down, my clients can't access a program, whereas Google Sheets is never
rarely down. Yeah.
So and even if it is, your program is still accessible.
Yeah.
So that was just the move I made.
How did you get into fitness? I know, just to stop you there for a second. I met Peter years ago. 2 months later, St. Kevin's. We were on the B team together.
Yeah.
Because we were fucking useless. Did you start or did I start or neither of us started?
I don't think either of us started.
No. That's what we did.
I had 2 left feet. Rory had 3. But no, when it comes to fitness, I was always into it from a young age.
Yeah.
I mean, growing up, my grandfather was mad into sports and just like pretty
Yeah.
much ran us to hurling, soccer, everything. So it all stemmed from there. And then my grandfather owned a gym for 32 years. So the gym was always kind of in my life, whether I was part of it or just hearing about it. So eventually I started up the gym and went from there and got into strongman. And
Yeah.
so it's just always been part of my life. So it's kind of all I know at this stage.
And then after we both left the club, we met each other again in Templemore in that course
Yeah.
with a few different characters in the course.
Yeah, a few.
Hello, Peter. Do you remember him?
Yeah, there was a few
Odd fish.
I suppose.
We were probably the most odd out of it. You?
Yeah, my God, I think I actually left that course early. I did.
Yeah.
I was working and trying to do the course at the same time. It was just like, nah.
Small's work.
Yeah, but
You went on to do your PT course and
yeah, like that's what I wanted to do in the first place. It just took me a while to actually get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we done it eventually, and we've been flying ever since. I can't remember the last time I actually took time off. But it's a good complaint as well because I enjoy what I do, so it doesn't actually feel like work. So in a sense, I don't mind not having a day off.
Like
I manage my time very
something
well.
you enjoy, but you get paid for.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of goes back to that saying, find something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Like, I used to think that's such a stupid statement. But obviously, when I got into personal training and online coaching, I was like, this makes sense.
And you still do your own training yourself?
Yeah, no, we've been moving house the last 2 months, so my training's been
brilliant. When am I moving in?
Tomorrow.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, we have a spare room. It's called the Shed. You can move in anytime you want. But yeah, just been busy with Christmas and moving house and everything. But went back playing a bit of soccer, so something just to keep me going. But
Who are you playing with now?
Far away.
Oh, yeah. I thought they were good.
I
thought they were good.
Delete that. Delete that, or I'm on the bench forever. But yeah, look, just something to keep me going. But eventually, I'll get back into the gym full swing. So,
talk to us about your own training. I know you did strongman. I know some people watching might know that you did strongman. So do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, so strongman, it's kind of a mad one. I mean, my grandfather was competing in strongman for years across Ireland and the UK, and strongman was very big in Thurles in the early 2000s. Then it kind of died down for a while, and when I started the gym, I met a guy in there, Aidan O'Dwyer, and straight away me and Aidan became very good friends. And Aidan convinced me to start strongman. There was a beginner competition. It was up in Ballymoney outside Belfast. And we both decided we'd do that. And from there we went on and we competed in Ireland's Strongest Man. It was a natural tested federation. Both of us ended up on the podium, which qualified us for Europes and Worlds. I think Aidan went to Europes and I didn't go to either of them because it was during COVID. I was working, travel was awkward, so I just didn't bother going. But Aidan went and he done really well. And then kind of not too long after that, Aidan unfortunately was diagnosed with cancer, which he battled for 2.5 years. And the 14th of March 2025, Aidan passed away. And I was competing on the 16th of March, so 2 days after. The whole time in my head, I wanted to pull out. I didn't want to do the competition, but I knew the first person that would have killed me for pulling out of the competition was Aidan. So I felt I owed it to him to do it. And I went and done it and drove straight from the competition to Aidan's wake. And obviously funeral the next day. But after that, I had planned on doing other competitions, but it felt weird doing it without him. Because even when Aidan was sick, he was still in the background. So if I had a competition, I'm letting him know how training is going. Aidan actually coached me at one stage as well. And yeah, it just felt like a piece of the puzzle was missing. So that's why I called it quits on strongman. For now, I'll never say never because I'm completely impulsive. I could end up jumping into a competition on a week's notice. That's something I've done in the past as
What
well.
exercises did you do in the competition? Or do you get to choose? what
No,
ones you compete in, or is
so
there a bit of
every
everything?
competition is different, but mainly you'd have an overhead pressing event.
Yeah.
It could be a max event, or it could be for reps, or it could be a medley, which would be 4 different implements. You'd nearly always have a deadlift event.
Yeah.
And then you could have like farmer's walk, test your grip. You could also have a loading race where you could be running with heavy sandbags or tires or anything. And then a lot of competitions would finish with the Atlas stones. So those big huge stones that you see the guys lifting on telly and stuff.
And is that all done by your weight compared to the weight you're lifting, or
Yeah, so there is weight classes. Now, my last 2 competitions, I jumped into an open weight class. So
everyone?
yeah, like so I was 70 kg, and then the next guy could be 120 kg.
Big difference.
Big difference and a big advantage as well. But I always liked the challenge, and I didn't do too bad either. But there is weight classes as well, so I was kind of between under 70 and under 80 kg, depending on the competition and what weights we were lifting, we'll say. So if the under 80 looked too heavy, that I was going to be like, right, I'm going to 0 2 out of 5 events.
Yeah.
Then drop down to under 70. And
What was that experience like while you were lifting it?
I can't really remember, to be honest.
You just kind of blacked out, was it?
Yeah, like, well, it's not even blacking out. It's just kind of in the moment. You don't really think about it.
Yeah.
It's just like, this fucking hurts.
Fair enough.
Like, it's the only way to describe it. But yeah, I suppose in the moment it's just kind of, you don't think about it. Like the same, if someone is boxing or kickboxing, whatever, like, sorry, just ruined the whole podcast. But yeah, you don't think about it. You're kind of focused on what you have to do. So all you're thinking is, right, just get this weight up, don't fail it. And yeah, that's literally it. Like,
what struggles in your fitness journey have you come across?
So like, I'm very open in terms of my mental health, and that has been a struggle since I was about maybe 13, 14. Just stemming from kind of a shitty childhood and everything else in the mix. But I think without fitness and without strongman and the gym and everything, I would be a lot worse than I have been and than I am.
Yeah.
I've always just channeled that kind of dark energy, I suppose, into me competing.
So you're releasing that energy somewhere.
Yeah, and like,
rather than just letting it build up.
Yeah, that's it. Like, training for a competition, it was almost like a distraction more than anything else, because I'm given like 8 to 12 weeks getting ready for this competition. Then competition day comes and it's bang, like that's my highest peak. But then you see me 3 days later and I'm back down here again because there's no competition coming up. I'm meant to be resting, and it's called post-camp blues. So if you're someone that does struggle with their mental health and gets in those depressive states, competing and stuff can be a lot harder than people actually make out. Like, you see on social media, you see me training, you see me working my arse off in a competition, but you don't see the weeks that follow the competition.
After it,
yeah, where it's like, it's a slump, and then like everyone around me is affected by it because I'm projecting onto them how I'm feeling, and not in a confiding with them kind of way. It's kind of like, I'm in a mood and you're going to deal with my mood now as well. So I had to, in the last year, kind of identify that for myself and work past it. So yeah, but eventually we figured out, right, this is how I'm circling back into those states, and it was because I was competing and not managing my mental health after competition. Like, all that was in my head was, oh, it's over. Now there's nothing.
Yeah, I get you. Like, you have all this prep for one event, and then after that, it's
it's like
nothing
what
until
it's
the
like
next one.
where am I now? What do I do now? It's kind of like yeah, I can go back training, but the intensity isn't the same as when I was getting ready for a competition. So I found I was not as interested in the training at the time. But yeah, it's one of those things. Everyone deals with their mental health differently, but I think a big part of dealing with it is identifying where the problem points are, and
Yeah.
like, is there certain triggers in your life that are actually, flicking that
So
switch
kind
and
of
bringing
taking
you
a
down.
step back and looking at it
Yeah, that's
rather
it.
than being in it and then not knowing how to deal with it.
That's it. And like everyone that knows me will tell you I'm stubborn as fuck. Like, I could be in the worst state of my life, and you'll tell me I'm in the worst state of my life, and I'll say, no, I'm not. I'm fine. And
I suppose that's your way of dealing with it that you've come used to.
yeah, I think just for a long time I was kind of blocking things out and letting it build up, and then like something minor could happen, and then everything blows, and it's one big situation. So it goes from 100 minor inconveniences to one big depressive state because I was bottling things up and not dealing with it.
build up.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, like not dealing with things when they're present is a big downfall of mine, and then I'm sure other people will be the same too.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
You did that now, you wouldn't have 2 kids. Right.
How many do you have now?
Huh?
How many do you have now?
Right, so on about Peter now.
Yeah, plot twist, it's not Rory's. Catch us on the next episode. Find out who's the daddy.
Oh, jeez, you put me up there. Right, a bit of advice for anyone watching. This is the question. For anyone that's nervous about starting fitness, whether it be they're overweight or they're underweight, it doesn't matter where they are. Everyone is different. Everyone starts at different points in their life. What advice would you give to someone wanting to start but is just so nervous?
Well, for someone like me, I've been lucky enough to never actually experience nerves as such. So for me to just say, get over it and just go and do it, it's too easy for me to say that. But what I would say is, if you are a person that does struggle socially, whether you're socially anxious or the gym itself, like, can be a scary place. So if you are struggling to get into that kind of lifestyle, try your best to bring a friend, is what I'd say. My own partner was the very same, very nervous about going to the gym. Then she started coming with me, then she started going with friends, and now she's at a stage where she actually goes on her own, and she could be there an hour, 2 hours. So I think if you are in that frame of mind, first of all, find a friend, okay, and go with a friend. As well as that, you don't have to go to those big commercial gyms where there's 30 people hogging machines. Like, even your own gym, Rory, out here in Earlford, it's nice, it's quiet, you have the space to work out without that feeling of, okay, this guy's looking at me, that guy's looking at me, there's 5 people over here, I feel like I'm in a confined space. So find a quieter gym. It doesn't have to be a big gym. So get a quieter gym, find a friend, and the rest will fall into place.
Very good advice and good marketing for me as well.
Yeah.
I approve. We'll keep that bit in.
Yeah. You give me the money, actually.
No, I'll give it to you now in a minute. Right, that's it.